Alright. So we watched the slam dunk contest last night. Somehow, Ja Morant won. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, 3-point contest. These were the competitors. We got legendary Michael Redd. I can't believe Ray Allen is only shooting at 43%. Like, yo. But Damian Lillard ended up winning. We ain't watched that one because that shit's just too long. Alright. Team USA, here's the squad. We saw that game, played that game yesterday. Team USA. And this was the overseas squad. Alright. So we about to do the All-Star game. So it's Team Shaq. Shaq got himself and Wilt. Got Magic, Jesus, Derrick Rose, Larry Bird, Dwight Howard, Grant Hill, Arenas, and Wade. Went back and got his old teammate Wade. And they going up against Team Garnett. So got my boy KG. There's Mike, Giannis, LeBron, Kobe, Hakeem, Chris Paul, Mitch Richmond, Dame, Luka, Jokic, and B. I'm mad my boy Iverson ain't up here. So, anyway, you already know what team I'm going to run with. Because KG one of my favorite players of all time. Even though I hate this bastard right here. But, you know, LeBron, I don't like this dude either. Never liked him. Going all the way back to when he announced he was going pro. Larry Coon. Then you got the Dream, Chris Paul, one of my favorites. So we're gonna roll with this squad. Of course, I'm gonna be locked on to the power forward position because I'm controlling Kevin Garnett. Let's go look at the award race real quick. So for the MVP for the league right now, this dude averaging 32. Then you got Wilt, Giannis, Jesus. There goes Shaq. But this dude averaging 32. Yeah, crazy. Rookies, got Suggs, Giddey, Green, Bullnot, Kuminga. Then for the sixth man, you got Vladi, Detlef Shrimp. And then I just saw earlier, after this game, after I play this game, I'm gonna go watch the video. I seen Click use one of the idea I've kind of been working with, and Click already done put out a video, bastard. But I'm still gonna do it. I know he just does simulations. I'm gonna do the whole thing. So St. Louis is on Larry Hughes. He up there for the sixth man. Defensive players is Antetokounmpo, LeBron, Bill Russell. That's what's up. Jonathan Isaac, Scotty. You know, you expect to see these two up there. Scotty and Bill Russell. And then most improved, got De'Aaron Fox, Monte Ellis. Like, how you most improved? You wasn't even in the league last year. Kendall Gill, you wasn't in the league last year. Eastside, LaFonso Ellis, Notre Dame. And then Artis Gilmore. He just grabbing boards. He ain't putting no buckets in. He just his points come off of getting rebounds and putbacks. All right, man. Let's go play the game.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Hi everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Mark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstar.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Bryant, Garnett out there with LeBron James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in at the 1 spot.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone.
Oh,
fans,
wow.
players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And all
right, let me go do my control. Hold on. Where's that? Where's that? Hold on, wait. Hey, man. Oh, I'm tripping. It was the first thing.
All-Star Week is one great show after another.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now here's Garnett. Now on the scoring
Get your ass back, Wilt.
1 for 2 this
That's why they
game.
called you Wilt.
Garnett, very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And yes, it's good.
Jesus coming out here
As usual,
getting
not the
buckets.
team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Jordan. Kobe kicks to Jordan. To the middle. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how.
I don't even know why I'm trying to even try defense, bro. It ain't like they finna let nobody on defense get
anything. It's fun
anything.
to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And that's Life Above the Rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Garnett. And it's
Jesus.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create
Oh, that's
opportunities for other
Shaq.
guys.
Okay. I forgot Shaq
Garnett's
wear
gone
34
3
too.
for
My
4
bad.
here from the field.
So wait, so did he get that bucket early?
James against Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now here's James. Over Allen. LeBron can't get it to go.
Oh, I ain't get that.
You're not going to see
I
that
mean, I know
very
it's Shaq
often.
right there,
Plenty of
bro.
space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And typically a lot
Bro,
of
we getting
shots go
eyed.
unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on. And that
Now we got
was
both
no
23s
exception.
and 8
Outside
out.
Bryant. Jordan against Rose.
Giannis ain't doing nothing. He just standing
Jordan the
around.
pass to James.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game.
Oh,
Johnson surveying the floor. Nobody near Allen. Off target
that's
from
all I'm
three-point
scared
range.
about.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars.
Come on, Giannis
There's
right
the
there.
Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Rose.
Watch that.
Following the basket by Giannis. Right side Rose. Allen for 3. That's good. He's
Man,
now
I
3
gotta
for
watch
4 from
Jesus.
the field. And the West All-Stars have possession. Trailing by 5. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. LeBron with it.
Oh
He's
my
guarded by Johnson.
God.
And it's LeBron
Bro. offensive awareness.
Was going to fall.
Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Up and in on the way. Johnson's got 8 points.
Yeah,
KG, you put together a squad.
That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's LeBron.
Oh my God, man, they don't pass the ball.
Passes it to Garnett. Takes a 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
And here's Rose after the 3-pointer from Kevin Garnett. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
Okay, wait.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Olajuwon's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Doncic comes in for LeBron. Richmond, he's checked in for Bryant. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Michael Jordan.
Why didn't they take KG
Now
out?
here's Bird. Over Doncic. Bird misses.
Come on, Chris.
Paul with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up.
Oh!
In by Garnett.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
My squad.
Now Kevin Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Inside, here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup.
It's like they got defense
Wade
really
is a
turned off.
terrific teammate, always willing to give
Chris,
up the
why you
ball
got your
and
arms
share
up
the
there
sugar,
like that?
if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
To the inside, Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Really like that work there.
White got on Buddy.
He has really established a low post presence.
And the East All-Stars decide to take
Sam
their
Cassell.
first time out here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
I guess our players gonna be.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Embiid's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor
Wow, they
these
didn't even
players will ever forget.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
They made him
There's
stop
only so
moving.
much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
It's Curry outside. That's his second shot and his second basket.
Yeah, I
He's
had
2
to
for
see
2.
that one coming.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always
Good
a
job,
top
Chris.
priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Joel Embiid. A pass to Howard. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector.
White guy versus white guy.
Really excels at
Oh, this Larry Bird. I'm looking like, who the hell is that?
Keep this up.
high octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
59 seconds left in the first. And here's Wade. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
How about that mobile one block we
Boy,
just
can you
saw?
imagine if
Amazing
Olajuwon and
defensive
Embiid
work.
had
And
like actually played on the
game,
same team?
Blocks like that are so
Like,
clutch,
dude.
and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Some firepower
Go on,
to this
Chris.
offense tonight.
Yeah, they got
There
a
you
nice
go.
groove going right now offensively. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
I was locked
And
on
guys,
the whole
he's not an easy man to
time.
stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never
Kinda
will
socks
be. He is a
do,
determined
Again, Larry
finisher.
Bird got on.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher.
Come on, man. Ain't let him
off
do
one hand and
power slam that night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Poke loose. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard
He
finishing
just
it
noodled
off.
through it up.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's
Chris.
around the goal.
And it goes down 2 points. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. West All-Stars out in front as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it
Damn,
takes
I'm
some
on
time to
Olajuwon.
deal with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And not as many turnovers as
throwing me
we
off now.
often
I'm on
get
Olajuwon.
in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
Nice, Chris.
surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars.
Wait, why am I going Larry Bird?
Chris Paul is out there with Richmond. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Olajuwon
Wait,
into
I'm-
the
see,
fourth
I'm just
spot.
throwing- I'm
And a
thinking I gotta play
deep
some.
three from Curry.
Wow, they ain't letting Olajuwon get the rebound
The
right
West
there.
All-Stars lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Wade.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade
yeah,
inside.
I
A
know.
polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here is Hill.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight.
They got Olajuwon moving so damn
See
good.
the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always
Like,
play
I know he
reasonably hard,
played
but they don't
soccer and he
necessarily
had, like,
play
great feet for
physically,
games.
if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Here's what the East is going with right now. O'Neal's checked in for Howard. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Stephen Curry. Jokic is checked in for the West.
Got
Lillard
Dame
comes in
Lillard
for Chris
versus
Paul.
the original
The plan of
Agent Zero.
attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points
Why am I
now
going Larry
inside.
Bird? You must be
Here's
playing power
Arenas.
forward.
Following the score by Damian Lillard.
Come on,
O'Neal
Larry
with it.
Bird do not want to post
He's
up
still
against Olajuwon.
scoreless so
Stop
far in
playing.
this one. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock.
Wait, what the hell position is Shaq playing?
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go
Wow.
as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent.
Wait,
And
Luka
when he's
playing
fully
power
healthy
forward?
and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to
Boy.
stop. That's what we've been seeing this year. from
Wow, they let him hit
Johnson,
that.
he's checked in for the East. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Olajuwon. James comes in for Luka Doncic. That's Bryant in for Richmond. And a
Wait, why am I
wide
going-
open look for Arenas. Connects from three-point range.
I'm watching to see who my man is that's coming down the court.
Does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Now here's Kobe. Jokic kicks to Lillard. Here's Giannis.
Don't make me do it to you, Magic.
That shot misses. Johnson
They
with
also
some
made
nice
me stop
deep.
moving.
And here's the East. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Arenas. O'Neal inside. Jokic defending. And O'Neal gets it to go.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Star.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Chamberlain's checked in for Grant Hill.
Like, good playing, bro.
The West All-Stars also changing it up. Garnett comes in for Jokic, and it's Jordan in for Lillard.
Take that damn
Garnett,
animation,
a
man.
remarkable scorer.
Take that damn animation out the game.
A number
She's
of
been on it
moves
for years.
inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Now here's Arenas.
What the hell is Gilbert doing, man?
Floats one up. Good D by Jordan.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup.
Come on, Jesus.
Right
That's
there.
twice
Just
over
too
you.
much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Outside Arenas. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Yeah. Big dummy. Shaq in a fool.
A tight game here in Atlanta. To the paint.
Oh, my God.
Bryant has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, I'm going to double team me. That means we're going to have all three.
Assists like that
get
have
all
typified
assists.
their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here's Chamberlain. Following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Now here's Johnson. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose. He claims that one off the back iron and down at 4.
MJ, you looking weak out here.
Rose has got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. And
Why is he
Bryant kicks
dribbling
to
back
Jordan.
into what the hell? Yeah, nah, let him go. Let him go.
High,
He's supposed to be the
shot.
man.
He lays it in.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears him up.
Here's Johnson.
Stop playing with me, bro. Like
Past
2K.
O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
I don't even know where I was at.
He is tough to stop.
Oh, my God. Pass the
He can get
ball,
up a few
man.
notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
That is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
Here's Johnson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And throughout the history of our league, few athletes are truly unique enough to change the way the sport is played, and Magic falls into that category.
Now here's Garnett. He's got 21.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Johnson kicks to Chamberlain. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah,
and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And
Wow.
taken away by
Oh,
Johnson.
you idiot.
Rose surveying the D. To the left side wing.
You're on the other side of Shaq.
Shot clock at 6. Down low, here's O'Neal. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
I try to throw LeBron a damn lob.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the East with some changes. Howard's checked in for O'Neal. Durant comes in for Chamberlain. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Ray Allen. Then for the West All-Stars, Joel and he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Paul in for Bryant. East All-Stars on offense. Curry passes to Howard. And Embiid with the block. They recover it.
2 minutes left.
Outside Rose. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Garnett. And a great assist by Paul. That one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
If a Twinkie was a human being, it would be Kurt.
Now Rose. Outside, KD. Unloads from 13. And no good that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
Get to Jordan. There you go.
Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Going inside, and Garnett slams it home.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. And it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Here's Curry. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And they get it. That one no good. Good D by Embiid. Inside, here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid. Making the pass to the open man.
And the East All-Stars.
Not even in the All-Star game do they play right off.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the East with some changes. Hill comes in for Johnson. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Then for the West All-Stars, Olajuwon's checked in for Garnett. Doncic comes in for LeBron. And it's Richmond in for Jordan.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Oh, Chris.
Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
And pass it to me.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. They're leading by 8.
You ain't even told him to shoot. Man, you ain't even
shot
shot
once
once
yet.
yet.
For Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Bobbed up there for Durant.
Wow.
To stop the alley-oop.
They really let that happen.
Dynamic
He's out
wing
there.
with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And it's Paul penetrating. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, I thought your shit was going to go into the
got
stain.
the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And so it's
Gotcha,
the West
Wade.
All-Stars.
Gotcha.
Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Western Conference showing off its all-star game chops there in the first half. When the showmanship is ramped up to its highest level, that suits the West just fine. They got a roster that knows how to play the game with flair, and they've been enjoying themselves so far today.
Well, the West are not playing around. They come here to win this thing. They're hitting their shots and playing with real enthusiasm. East better step it up, or this gap is only going to grow in the second half.
A little physicality from the East could go a long way. They've got a talent shot, and then those stops will give them a chance to steal the lead.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Allen. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
And Jordan's jumper, simply wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
Jordan against Rose. Kicks it to Chamberlain. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Johnson double team. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Rose, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Johnson against LeBron. Johnson dishes to Chamberlain. Poked away. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Right side out of Kumbo. And he makes good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Garnett shooting. That one on Rose. West All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the night. A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Now here's Rose. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the dish to Allen. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Antetokounmpo finds Garnett. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Timeout called East All-Stars. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Outside Rose, over Paul. Rose, that's good. Rose has got his third basket of the night right there.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Paul passes to Doncic. To the inside. Second chance shot. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 10.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Allen outside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
To the middle, here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon, love it, showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Doncic outside, back to Paul. To the paint, here's Olajuwon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Paul with the steal. Embiid dishes to Richmond. Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. They grab their own miss. Here's Shaq. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Now here's Richmond. No points in the game yet for him, and it's good. 2 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Defensive foul. Richmond. First
and the
foul.
East with some changes.
First team foul.
Larry Bird's checked in for Shaq.
Substitution on
And
the
Gilbert
court.
Arenas subbed in
Substitution
for
on the
Rose. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic, he's checked in for Embiid, and Lillard subbed in for Chris Paul. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here's Bird. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Lillard finds Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Chamberlain after Luka Doncic's bucket. And it's Bird with the jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Doncic against Johnson. Outside Arenas. He kicks it to Chamberlain. Johnson outside. On the wing, Bird. 6 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Arenas. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Doncic against Johnson. Back to Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Howard's checked in for Chamberlain. Durant comes in for Johnson. Wayne Wade's checked in for Ray Allen. And Curry subbed in for Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Curry passes to Howard. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Can't get the heave to fall.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Curry, covered by Lillard. Down low, Curry passes to Bird, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bird's got his third basket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On its way from Curry for two. Can't get it to fall.
And you just enjoy watching Garnett be the aggressor on defense. A tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
And so it's the West All-Stars, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Garnett out there with LeBron James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Kobe in at the two-guard spot. High post, KD working on Garnett. And they're moving it up. And it's Garnett finishing it off.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks. And that one certainly qualifies.
To the inside, Curry. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside, Kobe. Passes it to Jordan. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, the West All-Stars.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jumper.
Outside, KD. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference. But the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Curry with the bounce pass. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Curry with it. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And not forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding. Knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
KD with it. Picked up by Kobe. Here's Howard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. O'Neal's checked in for the East. Arenas comes in for Curry. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Embiid, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shot from the inbound. Bryant can't get it to go. He's with the ball. Arenas goes in, and the rejection by LeBron.
Boy, superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
Here's Jordan. And stolen by Arenas. 17-foot shot on the way. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Kobe. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Bryant is the total platinum-level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense. And most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Both free throws good from Bryant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Allen passes to Arenas. He's looking for Howard and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And so Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. LeBron left side. Now the pass to Garnett. Good work there as it goes. Garnett's got 53.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Jordan against Arenas. And there's the feed to Howard. Garnett with the block. And he recovers it. That one goes in.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And Garnett slams it home.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Arenas kicks to Allen. Hands it from downtown. Allen's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hill looking it over. Pass to O'Neal. Allen outside. Outside Hill. Embiid with the steal. Kobe passes to Jordan. Back to Bryant. Here's Garnett. A three-pointer, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Here's Arenas, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. The East making a switch. Bird's checked in. Jokic is checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Kobe. Here is Arenas. The kick out to Hill. 5 on the clock. Baseline try. Connects. The jumper drops.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest, and he's knocking that down.
Defensive foul called on Kevin Garnett, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jordan. He doesn't get the second one. And here's the East. Allen for the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Garnett is doubled. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
1:44 left in the fourth. Lillard against Arenas. Allen for 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Jokic. Lillard against Arenas. A 3-ball. Lillard misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lobbed up there for Howard. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. A nice shot by Howard.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Arenas against Lillard. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Arenas up top. Covered by Lillard. Shoots the 3. No good from Arenas. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Howard. Hill passes to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Doncic outside. And they double up Garnett. Lillard with the bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside Arenas. It's back to Hill. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, This is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.